Hey, welcome back to What Did Mario Do? In this episode, we're going to start out with this, broken castle level called the Open Fortress. The Open Fortress. I like the music. The music is pretty epic. I can get down with the music. We got 2 dragon coins sitting right next to each other there. There's also a Goomba sitting in a bubble. At first, I thought it was a mushroom. Thought it was a power-up there for a second, but I was wrong. It was just a regular old Goomba, just your standard run-of-the-mill Goomba. Nothing special about it whatsoever. I'm just going to get hit by everything here, and then I'm going to die. It's pretty great. All right, let's try this again. Let's try this with a little bit more gusto. Get our power-up and pay closer attention to what we're doing this time. I'm going to go ahead and grab those dragon coins just for the heck of it. There's nothing preventing us from grabbing those dragon coins, so that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and let that, Goomba... So I'm going to go ahead and let that Goomba pass by, which I think that's what I'm going to do regardless, is let the Goomba pass by, because he is causing me serious issues, and I don't want him to exist. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to let him go upon his merry way, because he is causing me problems. Hello there, Charlie. You're guarding a mushroom. I'm going to go ahead and take your mushroom, because I need a mushroom. I need power-ups. Power-ups let me live. Yeah, it seems like the safest thing to do in most... It seems like the safest thing to do in most of these instances is just kind of let the bubble float on by, because most of the time the bubble is going to screw up your jumps, because it stops you mid-air. Oh no, they give me a cape up top here. That kind of scares me a little bit. Can I kill the thwomp? No, I can't. The thwomp is unkillable by the means of a shell, so there's no sense in even trying, because it's only going to lead to bad things for you. We got Podo lasers all over the place here, and I'm just a little bit scared about them, just slightly. We even got a second cape here, which I appreciate. Hopefully we can keep the second cape for a long period of time, because the cape is really coming in helpful here. There is no doubt about that. Whoa, look at that. Look at the ghostly thing inside the pipe. That's pretty cool. I like that. And now we have a block snake, apparently. Except this block snake is a type of block snake where I have to be fast. I have to move quickly. Is there something down here? No, there's absolutely nothing down there. There's a goal over here, though. Well, that was kind of a cool level. I liked that level. That was a pretty cool level. And just like that, the levels match up to themselves. Okay, so now we can go ahead and do the lovely, lovely Gimmick Tower, which I'm a little bit scared about. Whoa. Okay, so we have a super speed Rex. So is the gimmick in this castle gonna wind up being Rexes? It sure looks like it. Oh no! Okay, these Rexes are gonna cause me a serious problem, I think. Wow, this level already kind of reminds me of, oh shoot. This level already kind of reminds me of Donkey Kong Country, in all honesty. I'm getting a very Donkey Kong Country-like vibe from this level already. I don't know if that's the kind of vibe I should be getting from this level, but that's exactly the kind of vibe I am getting from this level. I'm going to go ahead and let you hop out of your hole there, Mr. Guy. Can I go ahead and hit these blocks to keep you from appearing, Mr. Guy? Hop, do something like that. That seems like it would be a good strategy, is to do something along those lines. Man, you super speed Rexes are very, very scary. You guys are causing me serious, serious problems. Can I just say that using words of the English language? You guys are causing me serious, serious problems, and I really don't feel like restarting this whole level again, to be entirely honest with you. I know in this Let's Play series, I'm kind of playing it by ear in terms of when I decide to use rewinds and when I don't use rewinds, but it just kind of seems to depend on how much time I have to record. If I have plenty of time to record, I'll go without rewinds, but in a situation like this where I have less time to record, it just seems like what I want to do is to just go ahead and use rewinds just so we can start making progress. So hopefully you guys understand. Hopefully you guys understand the logic I am presenting to you. That's not ground, apparently. That is not ground, apparently. It is a pit of death. What am I seeing here? Hey, wasn't this a tower? Yeah. So now we're going upwards. We're going ever upwards on a platform that's gonna ride it. Oh no. It's gonna take us for a ride upwards. Who's the boss of the tower? It's Ludwig. Which was very weird. I'm not entirely sure why I didn't do a super hop off. So you don't do super hops off of Ludwig anymore? You can't do super hops off of Ludwig. You can only do tiny hops off of him, which is going to make hitting him after he shoots his fireball before he shoots his fireball very difficult. And I am not a big fan of what you're doing to me, Mr. Ludwig. I'm not a fan of what you're doing to me, Ludwig. Can you please show up in a place where I can actually hit you? I would really appreciate it. I would like you to be in a place where I can actually hit you, maybe. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, my friend. No. And just like that, the castle goes for a ride. Its tendrils siphon all life, its eyes never cease watching, its mouth devours all reason. Okie dokie. Whatever you say, guy. Are we talking about, like, dark matter or something here? Like the darkness itself? Well, that takes care of that. What's the dealio with World 5?
Hey guys, welcome to today's History Tidbit. Today we're going to talk about these flags. The top flag represents a group of Minutemen from Culpeper, Virginia. They formed a part of Colonel Patrick Henry's 1st Virginia Regiment of 1775. 300 Minutemen marched towards Williamsburg at the beginning of the Revolution. They wore bucks' tails in their hats and tomahawks and scalping knives on their belts. Their central symbol was this flag. Even before the Revolution, the rattlesnake was a favorite symbol among Americans. In 1751, the Pennsylvania Gazette held an article protesting the British policy of sending convicts to America. They suggested that they send a cargo of rattlesnakes to England in response. The bottom flag represents the Gazette printing a political cartoon as a commentary on the Albany Congress. As a reminder of the danger of disunity, they drew a snake cut to pieces with each segment representing a different colony. However, there is no historical documentation to support that this flag actually existed.
I'm not sure what the dealio is with World 5. I don't see much here. It just seems to be a big black blob. And there's World 3 there. So what's this? Minor inconvenience. Oh no! It's a digging Charlie that I'm just gonna die to immediately. Okay. Let's go ahead and not let that happen this time. Let's actually kill Mr. the Charlie this time instead of dying in a silly fashion. Can I get this power up? That's exactly what I'm gonna do, is get that power up all day long. And somehow not get hit by that shell as it was coming back at me. Not entirely sure how. Oh no. This is going to be, insane. So now I have to do some... Oh, okay. Well, I was supposed to wait until there was a second one, apparently. Now I understand how the video game works. Once it was too late, I understood how the video game worked. Okay, so this level is all about hopping on the stones. This is a stone hopping level, which I suppose you could call that a minor inconvenience. That is very true. Am I supposed to... There we go. Okay, I have to do something like that. That makes sense. You just have to do a super hop. You just gotta do a super hop. How's it going, Charlie? I need to... Just gonna lose my lovely power up in a hilarious fashion. So let's go ahead and do this, properly this time. So let's actually land on the... Not entirely sure how I was supposed to go about doing that, but you know what? It's not a big deal. There we go. Do something like that. I suppose that might work. And then we can do this. There we go. That was extremely, extremely close, Mr. Turtle Man. Why do you have to be so dangerous, Mr. Turtle Man? It's really unnecessary for you to be so violent, Mr. Turtle Man. Is there something up there? I don't think this is a secret exit level. I don't think it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not. I don't think there's anything there that we desperately, desperately need. Not that I believe. I do not think so. I do not think there's anything that we need there. So I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna continue on. Whoa. Okay, just gonna somehow dodge all of that nonsense. We have a P-switch now. And somehow I'm gonna hit the ceiling there in a hilarious way. Now what do I need this P-switch for? Do I need to use it right here? Is this where I need to use the P-switch? It sure looks like it. I can get down with that, I suppose. Alright, let's go ahead and do one more level. Ocean of Nonsense. The Ocean of Nonsense. So is the Ocean of Nonsense the lava below us? And I suppose lava is total nonsense. There's no doubt about that. The concept of lava is total nonsense, so I am not going to argue with this level's logic. There is very little arguing from my side of the field here. Oh no, this is very scary. The background graphics are giving me a little bit of a headache, but that's okay. It looks cool, so I'm not going to be the one who says anything negative about it, because I'm sure there was a lot of work put into it. Those jumps look scarier on paper than they actually are, so I'm really not as concerned about those jumps as I would be staring at them usually, but doing them is not all that hard. I don't think I can burn Spinies. I'm pretty sure Spinies are invincible to the means of fire. This is very, very scary. We're dealing with some very tight jumps, and I am very terrified of what we are seeing here. But this is actually, these jumps are very, very intuitive. They're very, very tight, but they make a lot of sense. The video game gives you a chance to adjust your, The video game gives you a chance to adjust your controls to compensate for the fact that you have to, well, adjust your controls, which is fantastic. The adjustments you have to make are not required to be made too quickly. Okay, well, I guess I have to spin jump there, I guess. Gonna go ahead and get those coins. Oh, I have to go up here. Okay. I understand. I have to go up here. And then somehow do this without dying. Hold on a second. Hwah, there we go. That's more or less what I wanted to do. So let's go ahead and continue on jumping above the lava. These jumps are total nonsense. There is no doubt about such things. There is no doubt that these jumps are very, very scary and nonsensical. In every sense of the word, my friend. But I'm having a good time with this level so far. Hello there, footballs. Yeah, that level was actually pretty fun. Of course, it seems like most of the levels in this hack are a real good time to play. So let's go ahead and do this thing here and see if we can get any lives. We got a singular life, which is okay. Alright guys, so that is where I'm going to go ahead and call today's video. So thank you for watching today's episode. I really, really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I will see you guys next time when we continue on through what appears to be World 5, I would guess is World 5. And as always guys, I am a partner on YouTube, and as a partner on YouTube, you guys can now join my channel and become members for exclusive members only content, including loyalty badges, access to live streams, members-only community posts, as well as video shoutouts. So please do consider making a contribution and joining up the channel. It really would mean the world to me. Your support up to this point in the channel's history already does mean the world to me. Just taking that extra step would mean that much more. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.